up, y'all? Warpow's back with another video to react. Let me hear y'all noises. Make some noise. Stand up. Let me hear y'all claps. Let me hear y'all cheers. Alright, I'll stop. So we got another video to react to, and this one is called 10 Scariest Videos Caught on Snapchat. That's right. Hope y'all Snapchat users are watching this video as well. Well, even though I like using Snapchat as well, so I'm including myself as well. So yeah. This is be a little creepy. So just like yesterday, I reacted to the top 10 mysterious Facebook pages. No, Facebook accounts yesterday. So for right now, I'm about to react to the same. Well, it's a little same one, but this time it's Snapchat, and this time it's gonna be showing us what scariest videos caught on that. So let's hop onto it right now.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Nexus. In the couple of years since it was introduced, the app Snapchat has become a huge part of modern culture. It comes pretty far to say that it was designed basically with the idea of sending nudes in mind, and even Instagram and Facebook recently have been taking things like Snapchat filters and Snapchat stories and trying to...
Oh yeah, to be honest, my bad. Yeah, to be honest, I don't like use Snapchat like that like every single day. I only like record when I'm like going out, or like going out to a club or bar, or chill with friends, or explore around the cities, like, well, mostly New York City or other cities. So that's how really I use the Snapchat.
Make them their own. But Snapchat isn't a perfect app, and flaws in the programming could explain the 10 scariest videos caught on Snapchat. Or maybe it's ghosts. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get new content similar to this every day. Also, make sure to comment down below letting us know which is your favorite. And for this video, let's see if we can get the golden like button, which is 1,000 likes. So make sure to drop a like down below. Number 10. This picture of a guy trying to face swap with a bottle lid shaped like the Incredible Hulk isn't necessarily scary the same way some of these other things are, but it still freaks me out. Mainly because it's sort of unclear what he's actually face swapping with. He looks more like a mummy or like...
Wait a minute, I didn't know you could do that. I thought you can only face swap with humans only, like with your friends or family or coworkers or anybody. It work on non-human things as well? No way.
Boogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Try as I might, I can't see any reason why this face should look so weird and warped like that. Because you can't see his own face superimposed onto anything else in the background. Is there a possibility that the face swap went even more wrong than it seems? That maybe his face just looks like that normally?
I hope not.
Probably not. But the possibility makes the picture eerie.
I will avoid that guy by enemies necessary. I'll avoid him.
Number 9. Of course, a lot of these are going to be ghosts, but have you ever seen a werewolf on Snapchat? Well, neither had we, until now. A poorly executed face swap somebody put on Twitter shows them with the face of some sort of canine. Whether it's a wolf, a fox, an angry dog, or something spookier, it's tricky to tell. Whatever he swapped with is clearly in a horrible mood, though. But this weird-looking Snapchat can certainly put the special effects of Teen Wolf and Twilight to shame. It looks more like a werewolf than either of those ever did. But who knows? Maybe it's not really special effects at all. Maybe this Twitter user is just playing a trick on the other people who use social media. Like an episode of Being Human, where everyone thinks the real werewolves are just terrible special effects. Number 8. Another animal face swap gone wrong is in the form of a girl who really likes her pet poodle and wants to see what they look like crossed over. The image that gets created, though, makes you wonder if she really wanted to see that. While the dog on the right with the human face is kind of funny, it's the girl with the dog face that really takes the cake. The coal black eyes and the long nose making her sneer is definitely the stuff of nightmares.
That shit looks creepy.
It seems to be a common trope of horror movies now that psychopathic villains will wear animal masks to hide their features. And looking at this poor girl's Snapchat, we can definitely see why such images are scary. Let's just keep our faces where they belong from now on.
Exactly.
Number 7. This one is really weird, but also pretty funny. Especially when we see the ghost use the dog filter to lick.
What?
The frequency of these mystery Snapchats showing up making this video, which is a compilation video of the uploader's favorite ghost encounters, they just have that many of them. Makes it interesting to say the least. Is it fake? Who knows? But Snapchat must be picking up on something moving around in the kitchen or in his yard.
To me, sure. I better make sure one of these type of weird people like that is not in my friend list, my Snapchat friend list right now. If I literally see that on my story, like a visible figure using that kind of filters, and there's no face at all, I'm instantly deleting him. No, I don't play social media like that. Nope. Nobody can't play with me like that. No games.
The fact the faces
No
that
games.
appear and move too make it all kind of tricky to explain. Maybe it's not that complicated at all though, and his house is just haunted.
Hell no.
Number 6. This one could be explained away pretty easily by the bright lighting in the shot. At least that's what people say. If you choose not to believe that explanation and to trust in what you see before your eyes, it's definitely proof of the paranormal. The guys in the video are holding up a phone to capture a face that keeps appearing in one of the Snapchat filters.
What?
Using a Snapchat filter to identify a ghost is a pretty interesting technique. But then, if you watch a show like Ghost Adventures, they use all sorts of devices, including an Xbox Kinect, to prove the existence of the supernatural.
Xbox Kinect?
The man also spends the whole video trying to touch the ghost.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
Number 5. While a lot of these sightings obviously have people tripping over each other to try to prove them all wrong, this one hasn't had any explanations proposed yet. At first glance, it looks like another one where a Snapchat filter is detecting a face out of nothing. A weird shaped bit of decor, perhaps. However, when you look below the hipster flower crown, a face is very plainly visible. It's definitely creepy, especially the eyes, and the fact you can see the whole face shape. Then again, it could always be another clever edit, or just lesser seen parts of the filter nobody really notices when they try to use it on their actual face. Why was that person trying to take a photo of thin air anyway? The image begs
That
a lot
shit
of
was
questions.
creepy. Hell no.
Number 4. Now, when you think of Snapchat gone wrong, you'll
The
undoubtedly think of all those horrifying face swaps that show mysterious faces lurking in the shadows behind unsuspecting selfie takers. And this video is definitely not against including those. So here's a pretty famous example of a demon face swap. It's just a girl, her Care Bear, and a ghost. Now, while a whole bunch of those sorts of creepy Snapchats are just people becoming faceless, this demon still kind of resembles a human. It has eyes and a mouth, dark spots in the shape of those features, so who knows? Maybe there really was some paranormal creature hiding out in the girl's room somewhere, who just wanted to get in on Snapchat since their lack of a body prevents them from buying their own phone to do it themselves.
Or maybe just want to tell you get the hell up out of the house before you get killed. Maybe that one mostly.
Number 3. This next one is my favorite. Late one night, a guy is working his shift in the hospital while his jealous and untrustworthy girlfriend hounded him about where he was. Sick to death of her asking him, he simply sends a Snapchat of the hospital corridor to show where he is. Maybe that girl should have been careful what she wished for, because what he captured defies logic. Unless he knows how to use Photoshop, and this is a hoax, that is. But the spooky explanation is way more interesting than that. Here you see the ghost of a nurse wandering the lonely corridors for all eternity, captured briefly by one man's attempt to get his girlfriend to leave him alone. Think what you want, but a hospital is a pretty likely place to find the spirits of the deceased. Number 2.
Right now, hard to believe.
This is probably the scariest thing on the list, but it can't make it to number 1 because it's staged. Or rather, it's a short horror film about this new social media giant. The film 3 Seconds was created by Alex J. Mann, a filmmaker who is quickly gaining notoriety for those sorts of short films which resemble the creepypastas of old. The film revolves around a woman who is awoken in the dead of night by her phone going off, when she receives a Snapchat of herself asleep. It's made creepier by the type of camera lens being used to show the range of vision for whatever entity is messaging her. The film is everyone's worst Snapchat story and is incredibly creepy to say it's only a few minutes long.
I don't know what would you do in that situation. What would y'all do?
This next spooky Snapchat story comes from a long Reddit feed, which may make you skeptical about its legitimacy. However, whether you believe in the paranormal or not, the uploader compiled all their Snapchat videos and put them online for all to see and make a judgment on. Of course, this doesn't mean it couldn't all be staged, but it's scary enough that it makes the list. It's pretty hard to see in the video, but you can sort of see the outline of somebody standing at the window behind the guy, taking the video with their hands pressed against it. When they tell a story of chronic sleep paralysis and night terrors as a child in that house, it all becomes pretty harrowing. You can listen to the whole thread on YouTube or find it for yourself if you want the pants scared off you.
Bro,
that was our list of 10 scariest videos caught on Snapchat. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a video in the future. And hit that like button too so we can hit the golden like of 1,000. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Peace!
I'm now convinced. I'm now convinced that Snapchat is haunted, y'all. Snapchat is really, really haunted. I'm not convinced. So nah, I mean, I've been using Snapchat and none of this shit ever happened to me, and I hope it will never, ever, ever happen to me at all. If it does, I'll delete that app right instantly. I'll just delete the app off the phone. So I feel like that's the only problem to solve, you know. if he would see some scary shit on Snapchat that's like haunting them, then they have to like delete the app of the phone and never reinstall it again. But yeah, anyway, which I think this video right here. I mean, I know y'all have Snapchat too, but I doubt y'all had creepy stuff like that happen to y'all in y'all Snapchat videos. So yeah, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Sorry, subscribe and leave a like or a comment if y'all want some more. And I got y'all.